All right, what's happening, everybody? Y'all know what it is. We back, and we gotta. This one is kind of personal. This like I equivalent this one to when Shaq interviewed Kobe.
Ooh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta think at some point in time, it was me versus you.
Yeah.
It was me versus you. And this shit that we love, you know what I'm saying? This show shit, you know what I'm saying? So for us to finally sit down, you know, it's like this one is almost like the All-Star game because you know you always go against your opponents in the season. Yeah. But now we sit down, we on the same table.
We on the same table.
We on the same table.
Because at the end of the battle, it's always love, you know?
My dog, HUMMERBOY.
Yeah.
What's happening, baby? What's happening? Coming off the premiere of your, you know.
Man, you seen it? Did you see it?
I ain't get a chance to see it yet. Not yet. I'm gonna watch it today. I went to the premiere and had to leave.
Yeah.
I had to leave.
Hey, no, you can't get no that, man. Sit down. You get your little doggy treat or something later on. You looking at that yak. Like, what's that?
Don't put that in, bro. You put that in, it's a you know, he gonna be all bulldogs. He gonna be all bulldogs at that point.
None of that.
Let's do this. Let's start it at, cause I know you was real.
Right.
So, where do real come from?
Real, you talking about from the hood?
Yeah, you gotta think, you gotta get to HUMMERBOY. But you start off as real.
Man, from Zone 8, little kid, been hustling since he was 5 years old. You know, grocery store, 5 years old, carrying people bags to the car, hoping to get a little change out of that.
Now that's something nobody can take from you.
Nah.
You a hustling motherfucker.
Well, you know, I mean,
you a hustling.
Yeah.
You didn't, I consider myself to be a hustler.
You a hustler.
But you didn't,
You a hustler, Snkr, trust me. I'm a hustler. I consider you know, like they say that you got that hustle vision. I know a hustler when I see one.
Right, absolutely, absolutely.
You gonna get your chance to speak.
They probably want to hear him talk more than us anyway.
But yeah, that's like early on. You know, I always was selling something, man, like elementary school. Helping people, you know, pumping gas or helping people get their bags in the car, hoping to get some change.
Where you get it from?
There was a grocery store on the corner of where I
like where you get that spirit?
I don't know. It's just there. It's in you. It ain't on you. You know it's in you.
It's in you.
Like I said, that was elementary. Middle school, I was selling pops.
But you gotta be woke at an early age for you to be like, okay, most of us in elementary, we ain't thinking like that.
No.
You know what I'm saying? We not thinking, I'm not trying to see what wakes me up to hustle is sneakers.
Right.
So once I start wanting them, okay, now I'm gonna get it on my own. Right. And now I'm gonna figure out how to get it. Right. But what you after in elementary that's got you
man, just we kids, ain't nobody really around supervising us. All the kids in the street, you know, we hungry.
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 That's what it is, you motherfucker.
I always want to get something to eat. So we hustling. My man was hustling with me. He the one that got me. He really came up with it. He had older brothers. I'm the oldest.
Okay.
He was the youngest. Man, and we went up there hustling, man. Sometimes he'd steal stuff out the grocery store, but then we was hustling. And I remember he hustled. He made like $9, $10 when he bought some cereal and milk with it. That's true story.
That's true story.
That's what he did with his money he made when he bought some cereal and milk.
Fed out.
Hey, you got to sit down, man. Be good. It's your first interview.
I know, he dirty.
You gonna show yourself or what? Go on here, take your seat back, man.
No, you got your seat, man.
Sit down.
Chill.
Be cool.
At some point, I want to do what you doing.
What you mean?
I want to give me a dog and raise my dog, and you know what I'm saying? I always want to do that.
This is my first dog. I ain't never had a dog.
We on the same page.
I'm like, damn, I don't want to get nobody else to train. I want to train my own shit.
Yeah, because I want them to be mine. You know what I'm saying? I want them to be mine. I want them to what would a product a dog look like if I fully raise them up from the ground up?
You gotta get one.
Gotta get one. So
make them for the family, for the kids appreciate it.
Get something that you can. But honestly, I really want something that what you're doing to just to be like, okay, he's just gonna go with me every day.
He gonna go with you every day. He gonna mascot too for the Gsnks.
But
don't
have me get a seat. That's what the fuck you do. That's what you do. See, that's one thing. If y'all don't know what HUMMERBOY do, what he gonna do is, if you into something, if you bout some shit, you gonna put that battery in the nigga back.
You got to.
You know, it's been too many times we was out here in the field, we was doing our thing, and you done just, you done.
But I ain't y'all.
Throw a bomb in the water.
You want bird? I mean, when
there was a time shout out Iceberg.
Ivy Kicks. It was a time where I was probably getting a little lax. I'll take some. I was getting a little lax with the hustle thing, you know what I'm saying? But
cause it's a real, see, one thing that a lot of them don't understand, it's a real season.
It's a real season.
It's a real season.
When the season down, we feel like, oh man, it's kickback season. But
it ain't never kickback
season. You and Berg, y'all lit that fire up in the boys. I'm like, damn.
I don't know if we should get into that yet. We let that be, because that's some crazy. We gotta go into that's crazy.
A whole segment in itself though. But y'all boys was them boys for a minute. HUMMERBOY ain't always been number one. This shit be changing.
Yeah, everybody got it. It's a league. It's a league.
Y'all had that spot for a minute. I ain't gonna lie. We made us turn back up. We had sneaks them out there killing every day. We gotta get back out there. We just can't let them all do us like that. Never. It's a competitive sport.
It's a competitive sport, absolutely. Let's just do it like this. Let's get to the point. When do you get into sneakers as far as, because you got a huge collection. So when do you get into sneakers? You a kid hustling, you grow up hustling, you go through high school. At some point you say, I want to be a fly nigga.
Man, I said I wanted to be a fly nigga in high school.
In high school.
Because I was getting money in high school. I was a photographer in the clubs in high school, 15, 16 years old.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? But my uncle had got me into that because he was the one who was doing it. So I started out, you know what I'm saying, making $50 a night and shit like that. But I was probably working 2-3 times a week. But after like about a year, I got my own shit. I learned the game. When I got my own little backdrop and my own camera and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was getting money. I needed the new J's in high school, and I had a chick I was fucking with. Every time I got the new J's, I bought her new J's. I was getting a couple dollars.
Oh, you a old nigga. You a old nigga. You a old nigga. Don't run. Listen,
back in high school.
Don't start that toxic ass shit in here. Don't do me.
That's still the thing though today. Here's a her day. If you get yourself up here, get your girl up here too. If you rocking with her like that. You know? It's a her day.
I think I bought my first female a pair of shoes.
In high school.
It had to be high school. It was her birthday, high school, senior year. I caught her some. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I caught her some fly shit. I don't even think she was ready for that shit. The first time I remember when Air Force Ones they first started their women's shit, and they made like the high top.
Oh yeah.
Her shit was like a iridescent cream with the powder blue.
She only had. She probably the only one with them.
Only one. She ain't never wear no sneaker before, and then she come in. I done bought her these sneakers for her shoes, nigga. She done blew the damn school roof off, nigga. Yeah. When she put that fit together, she walked around, niggas. Like, damn, you was already fine, but damn.
So your love for sneaks date back. My love for sneaks actually date back, but bro, when I was little, you know, you get the fresh shit on Easter. But you know, we were so fucked up that my mama, hey, wear them, I'm taking them back tomorrow. Like, damn. I even told my man, like, man, I'm about to fuck these up. I can remember it was a pair of feelers when the feelers was popping and shit with the strap. I'm gonna tell my mom, like, man, I'm about to fuck these bitches up, so she can't take these back. I need these. Yeah. It was like that, man. Shit was hard.
That's what's up. Right. That's what to see where you started from back then till now.
Right.
That's like, man, nigga, damn.
That shit hard work. That's what drives the hustle.
That's what drives it.
From being fucked up and wanting better for yourself, Sneaks. You know how that shit go.
You know how that shit go. When that pressure get on you, it make
kids,
you.
all that shit. I had kids early, having the kids, all that shit. You know, that's their role in it.
Kids do it all. Cause I mean, that's just growth as a man anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Once them kids start popping out, that's just.
It's over.
We need room. We gotta open this shit up. We gotta, priorities.
You know what I'm saying?
You start putting yourself behind the,
Because I always heard like, man, once you have a kid, all that buying yourself shit is cutting out. Hell no. I'm just gonna go harder. Fuck that. I still want my shit.
I always said that. I always said like, okay, they tell you shit stop when you had a baby.
Right.
And I was a person that be like, no the fuck it don't. No the fuck, we just gonna go get them baby motherfucking Jordans too.
Hell yeah.
Cause I've been wanting to buy them bitches anyway, low key.
But you gotta hustle a little harder.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta just make it. We ain't gonna lessen shit. We gonna figure out how to get more. So coming out of high school, you already got so many hats on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Like where I go from there. After high school, I had a kid like 19, so I started working and shit and was still doing the photography thing. But actually, like I always been a hustler. But I would get my shoes and shit. But my man, like when the shoe shit really popped off, when you could really flip them, I didn't really know about that shit. Man actually was telling me like he was going to get shit like, I go to Mr. Allen's Redford, I buy 2 pair, I sell one. I'm like, man, what? I'm like, well, you probably making an extra $100. I'm like, should I make that at work? So I really ain't. I'm like, if I'm gonna come up there, I gotta get at least 10, 15 pair to make it worth my while. Cover me from being off work, plus some extras. You know what I'm saying? And once I got that little taste, it was really over. Like, damn, I can make this shit like this just that fast. Got turned out. You know when you get turned out, Sneaks.
I know. What shoe was it? You remember? First shoe you ever resold?
Playoff Ace.
And that bitch about to come back out.
Playoff Ace. So I gotta keep one and put that bitch in the shrine, get that bitch dipped to go. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that was the first shoe I bought to resell. It was
and that's 20.
Toro 4s, but I think it was in Playoff 8.
That's 2014.
It was either 2013 or 2014.
2013, 2014. Damn.
I think it was 2013. I'm thinking. Because I know them breads came out in 2012. My people was reselling them. I ain't resell them. I ain't getting none of them. I actually bought a pair off somebody else.
So you in the game about 3 years before me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You about 3 years before me.
Mm-hmm.
So you already.
Yeah, that my shit was already established by the time you came in.
Yeah.
But you still came to be one of them, you know what I'm saying? You worked your way up still. That's the hustle. That's the grind that was in you.
And that's one of the questions I wanted to ask you. You one of the first persons I get to talk to. How is it me coming into the game?
You coming into the game, man, like who is this light-skinned nigga think you are? You know what I'm saying? Keep cutting the line and shit. Making his way to the front of the line. He ain't respecting the niggas that been doing this shit. You kind of came in like a little bully or like a...
man.
I mean, it was... Everybody had their respect, but you came in disrespectful as fuck, though, Sneaks. I gotta keep it real.
I see it now.
But that...
I see it now.
But that was your angle. That's what works for you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't even know.
You caused a lot of controversy. That helped a nigga name out too.
It was that.
The new young niggas is trying to be in the shit. Don't do that shit, man. Don't do that.
Don't do what I did.
Don't be Sneaks.
Don't do what I did. Leave that alone. Leave that alone. That was a lot of bad decisions.
But you know,
but it's I need to have these though. I gotta get these. I gotta get these up out of there. I'm one man show, man. Come on now.
One man show. You always see that's the difference with you too though. Everybody had always been a team, had teams. You started out as a one man show for real.
And
so that's why niggas when we tripping too, like, man, it's only him. Let him go on ahead.
That's probably what it was.
You know what I'm saying? Because we got 7, 8 motherfuckers with us.
I'm pulling up crazy anyway.
I'm
pulling up crazy anyway. You know, niggas ain't who want to harm him. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody want to harm him.
They let me slide. I think that's really what I think I got to let slide.
We got the love for sneaks and all of that.
It was a party when I came.
It was a party when I came.
And when I came, I turned everybody up. Let's talk about shoes. Let's talk about life. Let's talk about
shit. I've been on that. That's my joint. You've been on that podcast, YouTube. You've been on that shit.
And that's what you got to think.
Before anybody.
I had when I come into the game, it wasn't really arrogance. It wasn't really that. It was the simple part.
I think
it was a lot of passion behind it.
Make
because
my name.
It wasn't even about making a name. It wasn't even about making a name. It was just, I knew who I was coming out the house.
Right.
And it was a lot of passion in this at the crib.
Okay.
And I really thought if anybody was gonna be out here, if I was gonna be out here, I have to be at the front. A person like me wouldn't be in the back.
Right. And
then life just kind of took over because it wasn't like I just wanted to do that in the beginning. Most of the time, I did my preparation, and I camped more than anybody anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm showing up late, those them fuckery nights.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Those was a wild boy. Strip clubs, just whatever. Partying.
I'm showing up, right? I'm waking up like, oh shit, they about to open this bitch up in an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I just came to.
But it all worked out for you, Sneak.
It all worked out for me. And it was people out there like you, Ponytail, that just, y'all wouldn't let a nigga slip too bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I could tell if I wasn't on my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you got niggas like you in the game.
Mm-hmm.
And just when you think you coasting,
right,
you be like, man, what?
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. Like OG, I probably was your OG, so you gotta get a young nigga some game. Like you probably giving the young niggas game now. You know what I'm saying?
I think so.
Because one thing I can say about sneaks, you really do got a love for the sneaks. You feel like every motherfucker shoe sweet. I don't feel like every shoe sweet.
Most
you feel like every motherfucker, that bitch sweet, that bitch hard. I can't wait to get them bitches. Put them on. That's sneaks.
I back it up too though. If I get them bitches on my feet,
you put them bitches on your feet.
If I get them bitches on my feet, them bitches is the shit.
Sit down.
Them bitches is the shit.
Them bitches the shit.
Them bitches the shit. Cause I feel like I can do the silhouette. It's the silhouette that I can rock. You know what I'm saying? The color scheme is just us putting the fits together. You know, that's just you seeing the eye. That's just I got what they say. They always say I got a attention for detail, and I do because I'm a person with a shoe like this.
That's what I'm saying. No, it don't surprise me you make your own shit because the way you got a passion for this shit.
Mm-hmm. I gotta find some way to continue to do it.
Yeah,
and
you might have make your own silhouette.
I'm
gonna put the battery pack on. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
Get your own silhouette. Your own silhouette.
Cause I know anything coming from you is a great idea. Cause you done had so many of them in the back. You successful.
Right.
So if you spit, and that was one of the things that I chilled and I had to start when I started listening to you, and I stopped trying to outdo you.
Right.
And I'm like, this is a successful black man, and he got some things in life that I wouldn't mind doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you speak to me, you already know that a successful person don't waste their breath.
Yeah, no.
So if he talking to
I ain't gonna tell you no bullshit.
You ain't gonna tell me no bullshit.
That's one thing I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna tell you some shit that I would do. And I ain't gonna do no bullshit. Whatever I'm gonna do, I'm gonna try to make a way to make some type of money off shit, be profitable off of it, some type of way.
And that ain't nothing but respect.
You ain't trying to go on the red at all.
Never.
You trying to stay in the green.
See, but I'm a specialist of operating in the red. Yeah. I think I perform my best when the pressure's on.
Yeah.
You know, I for some reason everything with me gotta be game-winning dramatic form. I gotta hit the game winner every game.
Buzzer beater, but 2 seconds left on that bitch.
But you know, in Jordan's career, he beating niggas. You don't have to hit a game winner every time.
Sometimes.
Me, I want the dramatic form. That's me. I want
go out with a bang every time.
If I get to hoop, I want to play like this the last one every time. So I want to hit a game winner. I want to raise my hands like this to the crowd every game because I don't know if I'm gonna get another game. That's how I play. So when we came out, we out there hustling every motherfucking day. I'm trying to every day. Yeah. And it kept me.
Y'all boys was on it. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, that shit kept me out of trouble though.
Trouble, you was making money though. The money gonna keep you out of trouble. When you making money, you ain't thinking about doing all bullshit.
When it's a lot of it, and it's
when
coming
out
right.
And it's coming
when the money come, you don't even have time. It be so much money, you be like, what the fuck? Yeah. I ain't got time to spend this shit.
You got time to spend it.
And you want to just keep it going. So you really don't hop off. Once you on that wheel, you don't hop off.
Yeah.
For sure. What I got to touch bases on is we got to Mr. Allen's. And I think it was
Mr. Motherfucking Allen's. Staple.
The Staple. This is Detroit Resell. Okay? Y'all do y'all thing. And that'll give me to touch back on this. I wanted to bring, when I come into the game, I wanted to bring the culture. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I could see this show back then. Mm-hmm. So when I come, I need to bring the dramatics. I need to bring, you know what I'm saying? Y'all are business mindset. Y'all are money.
Right. A little bit of love in there too for me though. It's love for the sneaks in there, but it's money though.
It's money.
It's money.
I love the shoes more than I love the money.
You love the shoes more than you love the money.
So that's why I come into the game like, okay, y'all don't love this as much as me. So move back.
Okay, see, I didn't know. I knew you loved the shoes, but I didn't know you loved it more than the money. Cause you was the first thing I seen with the shoes tatted on this motherfucking body. Shoes tatted on you.
If I only get the money. Listen, it's only a few things in life that I even care money for. If I didn't need these things in life,
you won't give a fuck.
I won't give a fuck about money. Opportunities is one. Cars.
Love them cars.
Sneakers. Jewelry. And the other one.
Oh yeah.
The other one.
Yeah, we know what that is.
you gotta entertain yourself. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't need them things,
you don't give a fuck about money.
Man, please.
Or if those things didn't require money, you don't give a fuck about money.
So this shit costs. So I'm only getting the money so I can, this is what I really want. You know, this is what I really want right here. I want the money so I can get sneakers. So if I can, my life goals is to start eliminating the money behind the shit I need.
Okay.
So, I don't need money for sneakers no more. So me working with Nike, I don't need money for shit no more. You know what I'm saying? You get to the point where you're working with cars, I don't need money for cars no more.
No, hell no. I see where you're going with it.
You know what I'm saying? You get to the point where, all right, either you gonna fuck with me for what I can bring to the table, or you don't. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them things, like, we gotta, at some point and that was one of the things with the sneakers, because it was like, I look forward to retirement at some point. Because selling this shit, it takes the love out of it. For me, it did. Just having that price tag and that number on every shoe.
Right.
Okay, can I afford to wear this one? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I
hated it. Like this, like you know how much this is?
About $500-600. Oh no, that's the no, that was $1,500. You're like, damn, should I put this $1,500 on my feet, or do I get the cash?
Because you always think I can buy so much more.
Right.
I can buy shit I will wear. But
you want to wear them too.
Man, you just want this bitch in the collection.
You want that bitch in the collection.
So now reselling, it tears you because I can't afford to put this in the collection. I can't afford to wear this motherfucker. So it gotta get sold. And then you try to replace this with something else that you can afford to have. You know what I'm saying?
Still ain't like having that.
And it still ain't like having this motherfucker. But when the market decide what a shoe is worth, that's what you got to deal with. And that's one of the things that I didn't like about reselling, because like you said, I wanted to take all these bitches home. I was before I started selling shoes, I was a collector reviewer.
Connoisseur. When you start selling them, you kind of took a back seat a little bit.
Collection got smaller. I'm hustling now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
I'm
a
building.
business now.
It's a business now, man. Damn.
It's a business now.
Yeah. And the business was fucking with my love.
You gonna always have a love for the sneaks, so you got 10 pair in the collection. I mean, even you got to see somebody else put on, you can appreciate, damn, he got them on.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he looks sweet as hell in them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
That's just like, that's like having a baby crying.
Man.
Pick me up. What is the name HUMMERBOy? This is funny. This is
Man,
funny because
HUMMERBOy,
I think, because we on the topic of Mr. Allen, and I think this is so funny.
The HUMMERBOy shit came from, I had a Hummer, you know what I'm saying? And you know, back then, that niggas was putting the car they drive in their name. It could be SRT Mike or Cadillac J. I was the HUMMERBOy 313, I came up with that shit. But the HUMMERBOy shit really came from like me being a Mr. Allen. And motherfuckers seeing that Hummer, oh, that's dog in the Hummer. That's dog. Because they knew when they seen that Hummer, I'm coming to get at least 10 pair.
You come to get 10.
And it might only be 20 in that bitch. It might only be 10 in that bitch. So a lot of the motherfuckers was turning around when they saw that Hummer. Like, dog here, Hummer man, HUMMERBOy, he there.
You know how I hear about HUMMERBOy? The girls in there.
The girls in there.
The girls in there.
That was probably some of my people, my family or something.
Nah, nigga, you ain't got just, see, that's the thing about it. It ain't just, Mr. Allen's is so deep rooted.
Oh, you talking about the workers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The workers, you know what I'm saying? And I honestly believe, my baby mama say she gave you that name.
Oh, she said she gave me that name? She might have did, because the name came from Mr. Allen.
Yeah, and she at the time.
Because Howie said it. Howie had said it, and then I took that shit and ran with it.
Right.
HUMMERBOy, and put the 313 on it.
Yeah. She said, she told me, she was like, I gave him that name. Because she was
See, might have, I heard Howie say it first.
And I think he got it from her.
Yeah.
Because she was the cashier at the time.
I'm like, HUMMERBOy?
And you was in the store being a HUMMERBOy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that was another thing. It's like, okay.
It came from Mr. Allen's though, for sure.
So that I can confirm
on the
like,
origins.
Yeah. So another thing you did with that Mr. Allen shit, the thing is, when I come into the game, it's a term, backdoor.
Backdoor.
It's a term, backdoor. It's national. You know about. You know what I'm saying?
And we could talk about this now because Mr. Allen is no more.
It's not.
If it was still going on, we wouldn't be able to talk about this.
You made me a believer.
In the back door.
In the back door. Because it's really like a myth. It's like a myth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And a lot of dudes, like at that time back then, motherfuckers like, man, I'm getting everything for retail. But see, the back door with me came from, I was getting so much hate because I had so many people. Because that wasn't a good look, having all these people. Like, damn, we know what he doing because he got all these people with him.
See, but that's because at the time, we in the stores doing two different things.
Mm-hmm.
You in the store looking at these people hustling. You see workers.
Right.
I'm in the same store you in, falling in love.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We it's two different times. It's two different. That's my mindset coming into the game 3 years after you.
Mm-hmm.
I walk in
something cold in there, like damn.
I walk in and then it fell out.
Oh, she worked at the shoe store?
She was the cashier. Probably the greatest cashier they ever had.
The greatest guy.
The greatest cashier they ever had. I had to take that one home.
My shit was strictly on business because, like I said, from a young age, I've been hustling. Hustling is really all, you know what I'm saying, all I know in a sense. You know what I'm saying? That's why that shit, if I'm taking off work, shit, I can't just get one pair. I gotta get 10 pair. I gotta make it worth my while.
And Miss Adams was the first place.
The BackDoor just elevated the nigga shit so much, because instead of now me having to do all this work or get all these people, feed everybody, they gotta use the bathroom, slow me down. You can go by yourself. I mean, if I got 10 people, I'm getting 10 per. But I'm having to complain, pay everybody. I can pay motherfuckers in the store the same thing and get 40 per. And have them held, they ain't gotta wake up early.
Now, like I said, you made me a believer. Because technically, BackDoor is like, it's a myth. Because not before
you
they
really don't know, because you don't see it.
You're not supposed to see it, but now this goofy shit that they got going on social media, where it's going. The BackDoor was really like some ghost shit.
The BackDoor was some ghost shit, and you had to be sweet at that shit.
You had to be sweet at that shit. You got a nigga like me in the front of the store tripping because you done already took them bitches. So I'm in the front, they say they gone, or we ain't got them. What the fuck you mean?
Open up, they got 3 pairs.
They got 3 pairs.
Like, how the fuck they send you all 3 pairs?
I didn't already did so much work on this outside. Now I get on the inside. That's the world of sneakers.
It just was a bit, because
I always ran the outside. I never could run.
You gotta think though, Sneaks. The motherfucker that's in there working, he know you selling them. He thinking, damn, he mad in his mind. I'm letting these motherfuckers go. I'm supposed to be making something off this.
That's what this is right now. This is the streets finally sit down with the BackDoor. Yeah.
So the motherfuckers who working, they want a piece of the action too. They don't just want to let you just get off. They making $15 an hour, and you about to go sell one shoe and make 100. He looking at like, I need to be making at least 30, 40, 50 off the motherfuckers myself, or I'm not giving them up. I need in too.
Them motherfuckers is loyal to you.
I mean,
that shit used to be crazy.
Because I'm always coming.
That shit, it was not easy.
The business,
overthrowing you.
The business in me is I'm coming with that pay. I'm coming on time. You can count on me. Even if your motherfucking car broke down in the middle of the week, the shoe don't come out Saturday. Here, take the styles in the front. Go get your car fixed.
I could never, bro. Do you know what I had to do to compete with that shit?
And I was locked in, Sneaks.
That is some.
That's the business. You gotta, I tell people, bro. It's the difference between making money and doing business. I'm gonna do business and do good business
and do good business every time.
You ain't gotta worry about me. I'm coming. Even if I don't want the shit, I'm gonna buy it. You know what I'm saying? Just to keep myself locked in.
Oh, I had to work all day and night, nigga.
But you probably got it done. It was like, fuck it, I'm through with it.
No.
You was probably fucking the girl or something.
No.
You might have cut that part out.
Oh my God. That's why I like, don't bring that type of shit in here, nigga. Don't start, nigga. I'm a fiend.
Yeah.
I'm a fiend, man. Nah,
or they probably liked you, cute, light skin, nigga, whatever.
Man, that was fun. That was fun. That was a good time.
They ain't like that no more.
I see why they strung out on that shit now.
Yeah.
They don't never want to. It was hard for me to come out the store. It was hard for me to come out the store, but I had to. That's a toxic life. Running around to that bitch every day, and for me to see, I had to create that life to battle you. You done took you get in one store, you gonna up 30.
Yeah, you upping them. This the game.
How do I up 30?
This the game. We up in 30.
You was not
showing off.
You not finna up.
Who getting the most pairs? Who upping them first?
Nigga.
Who touching all the product?
Nigga.
It's all a part of the game.
Nigga.
We at war.
We at war. We at
war. I won a lot of battles. You won a lot of battles.
More.
Everybody, everybody had their time to shine.
And you making great money at the same time. That's the killer. See, that's the fucked up part about it. I'm getting paid to battle the best and outshine the rest.
And do what you love.
At the same time. Reselling was like selling crack. The safe way.
The safe way.
I could sleep at night. I could flaunt my shit as much as I can.
You probably have some niggas hating or whatever, but it's
the same energy. It's the same energy. You know what I'm saying? But this, listen, how many niggas can put a brick to the side of their head and take a picture? Y'all can't do that. Mm-hmm. Rich Porter, Frank Luke, they couldn't do that shit. We can.
No, we can do that.
We can do that. Same price.
Man, I had a nigga who was in the dope game. He stopped fucking with dope when he started fucking with the shoe.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
It was a safer way.
His first shoe was them Yeezys, was them 750s?
Ooh.
That Yeezy glow or whatever, them bitches was going for like, what was they, 350, 400? He was selling them 15, 1600?
Yeah. And that's one of the things, that's my stubborn, arrogant ass. Listen.
Oh, you wasn't fucking with Yeezys at first.
I already know what to say. You already know what to say.
Nah, fuck Yeezys. I don't fuck with the mic.
I never fuck with it. And that's one thing that people really don't like. I ain't no hype beast. I ain't none of that shit. I never fucked with that Yeezy shit. Man, from day one.
Out of the whole shoe shit, I had my first 10K day with the Yeezys.
And I was just
had a many of 10K days with Yeezys.
That's just a nigga that just got too much pride and too much money.
Yeah, you ain't you fucking with Mike, and you got too much loyalty to Mike.
Yeah, I ain't even moving. I'm ignoring like y'all niggas. That's what made me eventually say, okay, G, you tripping, because it was the money days that I was passing up.
Your heart was too much in this shit. You not look at the business and shit.
I can't help it, bro. I can't help it. My heart in everything, nigga.
But you gotta look at the business though. The Yeezys was the most profitable at the time.
And I started selling them bitches.
And you saw.
I can say. It's that saying, like when you just get older and you look back on your younger self, you be like, well, you was dumb as hell.
Yeah.
You was dumb as hell.
My brothers always wish they can go back and tell they some shit, but it's over with now.
It's over with now. That's just some shit. See, and that's one of the things I like of talking to older people. Mm-hmm. And that was another thing. When I come in the game, I'm so young. I'm young in the game. I come in full-time sneakers. I'm
full-time.
24, 25. Full-time sneakers.
But we gotta give you was the first one with the stove too, Snicks. We gotta give you props on that. You was the first one with the stove.
I came in the game the way I wanted to be in the game first day.
Yeah.
I never thought shoes before the store. I said, I'll tell you. So this what happened. Right? You out there doing your thing. Mm-hmm. I'm at Comcast. I'm doing this. This shit blowing up. Okay. But I'm still working every day. I don't want to be there. I'm trying to expand. I'm trying to, I'm at the time, I'm in college. I didn't graduated from college. And I'm trying to be a supervisor. I'm trying to be the youngest supervisor. Right. The competitiveness is still in me. I'm just applying it to how they say the work side.
Yeah, the work side.
And they laughed me out that bitch.
Damn.
That shit really fucked. That's one of the things that fucked me up, because when I do something, I do it to the fullest. Like, I gotta work towards it. It gotta be a goal. So my goal was
Your end goal.
Yeah, my end goal was to take over Comcast. You know what I'm saying? It ain't happen like that. So it pushed me out into this shit. I'm like, well, the only other shit I got to fall back on is my sneakers. And I'm like, shit, if I go into sneakers, I gotta go. I can't be.
Shit, you gotta go.
I gotta go. So if I want to have a sneaker, if I want to sell shoes, I want to sell them out of the store. There was no stores at the time. I am the first.
You was the first before any of them. All the other ones, you was the first.
First black owned sneaker boutique in Michigan.
The first period.
First period. I got it from California.
The resale on the resale side.
I overlook that shit every day. I mean, I don't overlook it. I just remember it less and less and less.
You was the first one.
Yeah. Just you saying it now just hit me like, damn, yeah, for sure.
You made me step my shit up. I ain't gonna lie.
It was always.
If you came back to something, yeah, y'all niggas doing this now, but y'all ain't got the stove. I'm the nigga with the stove.
Always talking.
I said, damn,
always
shit.
Talking some shit,
okay.
Bro. Always talking some shit. Y'all niggas.
What I was saying, that shit was good. It's good for the culture.
Y'all always wanted to talk shit.
Iron on sharpen iron, Sneak.
Y'all always wanted. That was one thing. Y'all always. Half the time I would come to a fucking camp out and just be like on some chill shit. I'm fucked up already. Mm-hmm. I'm probably pulling up drunk as hell. I'm just ready to have fun, chill, let's hang, get the sneakers, let's all get them. You know what I'm saying? Because we at the time, limited releases is starting to fade off. They make it more and more and more. Mm-hmm. We still arguing about who first. This is enough of that bitch for everybody. Everybody about to get a 12.
Everybody need a 12.
Everybody about to get one. But we about to kill each other before the door unlock.
Competitiveness in the game sneaks.
They got bad for
I ain't gonna lie, like, I know that shit. A lot of niggas in the shoe game, they push. Mm-hmm. They pushed me to be who I became. You know what I'm saying? Because of the competitiveness on it.
They got dangerous. It did. It got dangerous. And that was another thing. Like, that's what made it real. That's what made it real. And I don't think it was just sneakers. I think it was sneakers in Detroit. I think it was the Detroit niggas.
Yeah, Detroit niggas.
Selling sneakers.
Detroit niggas.
And that Detroit shit, toxic shit, became a part of
the culture.
Yeah.
It bled into the sneaker game.
But because we all we all come from the same similar homes.
We all come from the same shit.
We all went to the similar schools.
Everybody want to be the best.
Everybody want to be the best. Detroit is one of the flashiest places on the planet.
We all think we motherfucking celebrities.
We all think we fucking celebrities.
So, hold on.
Every nigga got a bad bitch.
He got more than me? Oh, hell no. I gotta get more.
Hey, that's one thing about the Detroit nigga. Even if he don't have a bad bitch, he think he got a bad bitch. That nigga, man, I done seen some of the ugliest hoes get paraded around the city.
I got a bad bitch.
And that's one of the things that we up here with. All these hoes fucked up. Cause some nigga done fucked up every type of hoe up here. The bad bitches, the ugly hoes, the fat hoes, the skinny hoes, the retarded ass hoes, the smart ass hoes, they all fucked up.
Like you say, the nigga thinks she got a bad bitch. Yeah. She thinks she a bad bitch too.
Why? Because he done put it in her.
Yeah, she thinks she a bad bitch.
So you got some crackhead nigga walking around with a crackhead bad bitch.
Yeah, I was just having this, bro. A chick can have a fucking 100 bodies. And still come to you and say, nigga, I'm the prize. I'm the prize. You better treat me, do this the right. I'm the prize. You done heard that shit before,
nigga. I'm guilty.
I'm bumping heads up.
I'm guilty. No, I'm always gonna be me. I'm always gonna be me. So you know what I'm saying? It comes out. I'm an alpha male. So it always at the end of the day. Cause in every relationship is battles. And you gonna lose some battles. You know what I'm saying? A real nigga will tell you, yes, you're going, if you in it for the right reasons.
You're gonna have to swallow your pride.
You're gonna have to swallow your pride. You're gonna take some chins. You're gonna take some shit on the chin, especially when the kid's involved. You know what I'm saying? But I am an alpha male. Right. And at the end of the day, the relationship has to go my way. So, and I'm just toxic.
My shit gotta go my way.
It gotta go my way. By any means necessary, it gotta go my way. And that's just because
I don't think it's toxic for you to want that though. You know what I'm saying? It's a man being a man.
It's a man being a man.
Shit.
Especially in today's society. In today's society, you gotta think, man, pussy is just it's like pussy is down there equivalent to a flash, not a flash, but the rear view mirror air freshener.
So it's just everywhere. It's an abundance of it.
It's just that's how much pussy it is. That thing that just be hanging while you driving.
That's the pussy you really want.
And that's the thing. But that's when a man got to start making decisions.
Right.
Which pussy is good for me? Which pussy is bad for me? You know what I'm saying? That's the hardest part of life. Who should I fuck and who not to fuck? Because really, a nigga like you, a nigga like me, we can fuck it all.
That's going to come now. And over time, you start to know more about this pussy ain't good for me. It might look good, it might be good as hell, but that pussy just ain't good for me. I got something else over here. It is
the hardest decision in the world to look at.
Not when you get older, bro.
How could this not be good for me? It's beautiful.
Because that pussy might be toxic, it might be confrontational, that pussy might be another bill. That pussy just ain't stable, bro. You rather deal with the stable.
And then you fuck with a young nigga like me. That's how you think. My mindset is this pussy worth it? Is it worth it? Because you know what it come with.
You know what it come with.
Is it worth the bill? Is it worth the headache? Is it worth the stress? Is it worth, you know what I'm saying?
Not when she ain't doing shit for you.
And then I'm a nigga that always try to spin it back on me. Okay, the worse the relationship get, the more I get.
And the better the pussy get.
So now I'm out here working my ass off. And I'm getting the best pussy I can have at the same time.
Cause you toxic a little bit, Sneaks.
Ain't that what I said? So the worse shit get at home, the better my work get.
And the pussy get better.
That's crazy. That is what the fuck?
When you just everything happy and shit, it's just normal pussy.
Cause when everything good in a relationship, you don't do shit. You stagnant.
You stagnant. But I'm saying,
Spending that pain.
You ain't mad at her, the mediocre. But when you have a makeup sex, or bitch, I'm mad at you sex, it might be different.
It's a lot of great hip hop songs based off that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You toxic, Sneaks.
Man, I like life, bro. I'm a fan of life, man, and
I just appreciate the little things.
I appreciate I am a person. You gotta understand that about me. I'm a person that appreciate the littlest things. You know what I'm saying? The thought of somebody thinking about me make me do the world for them. Mm-hmm. Somebody texting me throughout my day and say, hey, how you doing? Are you okay? Have you eaten? I have you paying a bill. Ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
Sneakers though.
Back to
sneakers. It just got dangerous for us.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, not for you, cause you made the streets hot. Shit got hot.
You talking about with that? Oh yeah, I made the streets hot.
You made the streets hot.
But then it's like
you made my world hot.
I don't think I started, but I did see a trend of after me doing that. Now I got a strong lock. Now he got this strong lock over here. Everybody start wanting to lock up stores rather than camp or be out there. Everybody's wanting to put the lockdown.
The thought of us really locking down stores and making niggas not come to these stores was crazy.
But that's your shit.
I actually threw some niggas out of stores before.
That's your shit.
I did. We let so much slide these days. We let so much slide.
It's a way different ball, man.
It's a whole different
going on
ball,
right now would be going on back then.
We let so much slide, and it was just because life got different for us. The pandemic, and that's what the fuck that movie was about. It changed it for us.
It changed shit drastically. Everybody was a reseller in the pandemic. Anybody could be a reseller in the pandemic.
And the niggas that was already reselling,
like, I mean, as far as the other races and all that, it wasn't that much of that before the pandemic.
I fucked my whole life up after that shit.
Pandemic?
Oh my God, I had the first taste of like, I'm really rich. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? When I come out the house, I corrupt shit.
Not because you did no bullshit, but because you was actually hustling.
I was hustling, and then my antics after we take care of us, niggas like us, we're dangerous because we know times to do this shit. Mm-hmm. So we know, okay, we done worked from 8 to 8.
Hell yeah.
Okay, the store's closed, turn the lights off. Now what your rich ass about to do? You about to go prepare for the next day? You about to go do some constructive man shit? No. Hell no.
We about to go party.
We about to go fucking party every day.
YOLO.
We out here, nigga. We about to go corrupt shit. We got money. This shit is really ours.
This shit is ours.
These cars is ours. This jewelry is ours. This money is ours. We in these bars, these bitches is ours. We corrupt this shit. And that's when I had to sit back and really analyze myself. Like, man, I'm really causing problems out here.
You causing problems.
And then this shit is affecting my real life. Like I got bullshit going on every day, daily drama.
Because you out here corrupting shit.
Because I'm out here corrupting shit.
But I mean, you took a step back, looked at the shit like, damn.
Damn, cause I had to.
You had to.
Damn, this shit wild. But I mean, part of growth is understanding that shit, and even, you know what I'm saying. And that's when you got time to sit down and design a sneaker, that's the type of shit you think about, and that's the inspiration between a lot.
Fucking with Nike. See, I remember way back when. See, a lot of people know you been was trying to fuck with Nike. They doing the shit for retail plus a shirt. You been was on your.
I wanted them
Nike
the whole
gonna
time.
look at me. I need to get them.
The
whole time.
Whole time.
Now you here.
Whole time.
I know the story, bro.
And I had to take that seat back and analyze my life and understand I wasn't really taking advantage of my time.
Mm-hmm.
I had the business mindset because I had quit. I was already working a 9 to 5 at Concord. I already had that structure. And then coming into the game, I brought so many levels to the game. Because I brought structure. Okay, I got to continue to work. So if I am gonna do sneakers, I'm gonna do sneakers every day from 8 to 8. I'm gonna put 12 hours into sneakers every day. Most niggas.
That's a lot of hours.
I've been doing that since day. Like
I did that shit some, but not every day though.
I'm doing more now. I'm down there 22 now. I upped it. I don't do shit but nigga. I don't want nothing but this.
Gotta stay consistent with it.
And
I mean, your shit already popping. It's gonna pop even more. You just gotta stay consistent with it.
That's been my hardest part.
Staying consistent with it.
I got too many vices.
You gotta cut some of that shit out.
And I have.
Shit, a strip club.
I haven't been to a strip club. I have not been to a strip club.
Every time I see Ponytail, where Sneaks at?
Home.
Strip club.
No. No more. I have not. I cut out the casino. I cut out the strip club. I don't talk to none of them hoes. I let all that shit.
Not conducive to what you're trying to do.
No, I had to leave that shit, man. Some of the money that I was leaving between the strip club and the casino, the amounts of money that I was leaving was just ridiculous.
Yeah, fuck all that.
It was just ridiculous, man. I'm doing too much.
I mean, it's hard to live a little bit, but when it become to be fucking detrimental, fuck all that.
Yeah, because it's like, okay, but that was resale, though. I'm getting the money back, too. All I got to do is go all right, let me go comb the streets tomorrow.
Yeah.
We got that, nigga. We got that Mr. Chin.
We
got that Mr. Chin. It was
Mr. Chin.
When you really, it's one thing to have a plug.
Right.
Now, a lot of niggas say they got plugs.
Mm-hmm.
But to really have some person that's not your race, that's smaller than you, that barely talk the same language as you,
mm-hmm.
that got a bag so big,
right,
and trust you,
yeah,
and believe in you,
yeah,
and when you finally really experience that shit with your hustle,
I ain't even really
plug.
Think about that shit like that then, but I can say like, we might speak two different languages, but we both understand the same language. Chicken talk.
Chicken talk.
No matter what race you is, you understand chicken talk.
Nigga, them quotes we used to put under them damn pictures and shit, we used to.
You had the Mr. Chin talk. I missed the Mr. Chin.
What happened to Mr. Chin? Man, do you know how many hours?
The pandemic fucked that shit up.
Bro,
too.
the pandemic fucked Mr. Chin. Do you know how many hours me and Ponytail spent trying to figure out if Mr. Chin was real or not? I swear to God.
Mr. Chin was real.
I'm like, that nigga not fucking real.
He was real.
And then Ponytail always made me.
Y'all know who Mr. Chin is. Y'all know.
But look though, this is how Ponytail made me believe that there is a Mr. Chin. He said, nigga, don't you got who you got? I said, hell yeah. Mine's just not named Mr. Chin. But you was advertising your plug.
That was part of my marketing shit as well.
That shit worked to a
You know what I'm saying? You gotta be.
That shit worked to a bad.
You gotta. I want to.
See, our plugs wanted to, and that was another thing. It was the photo shit. Mm-hmm. See, our plugs wanted to remain anonymous.
No.
They did not, like, bro, they was really cutting
Even if
niggas
you don't
off.
want, hey, I'm about to sneak that bitch on. I don't give a fuck. Turn your head.
See, I'm loyal. I said, okay, if you never want, this shit rolling too good, if you never want to be seen, nigga, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but on the same sense, nigga, you need me just like I need you. You ain't about to make all the rules. Shit, we gonna compromise this shit. I'm gonna get my shit in to promote my shit as well. I'm not just about to be giving you this shit and you taking all this shit and nobody never know that I'm doing this shit. You got me fucked up. I'm using this as for self-promotion as well, for motherfuckers to see what I'm doing, not just only with you on the streets, on the internet. I'm doing all this shit. Mr. Chin, I'm doing on the streets. A nigga doing this, doing that, doing that. Like, damn, what the fuck do this nigga sleep? This nigga got Mr. Chin, that shit, you know what I'm saying? Had I been knowing that you had a very your own version of Mr. Chin, plus you doing something, look at the sleeps like, damn, the fuck?
Cause you gotta, listen, at the rate that we buy this shit, you gotta be able to sell this shit.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what these niggas don't understand. You see, that's the problem that you did. That's some shit you did. You made it glorious to have a fucking wall of shit. But nigga, at one point in time, he was on Instagram talking about some nigga the Great Wall of Ones. Like, what the fuck is this nigga talking about?
Great Wall of One.
The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, I just sold your wall. I just sold yesterday, and I just sold it every day this week.
You sold it silently though, like on some hush shit.
But this nigga sold, and me and Ponytail, you be talking, he like, damn, so did he hold the shit?
I'm not just doing, see me, when I came to shoot shit and I'm doing all this, it wasn't just about me. I want to inspire the youth too. We black. We gotta give these other little young motherfuckers something to look forward to, something to look up to.
Yes, sir.
So if I got a whole, if I got 200 pairs that I just bought, whether the China man want to know or not, I'm up in this shit. Look what I just did. Look how I just got this shit off. I got Mr. Chin in the front seat with me, counting out 50 rags.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is real. This shit is true. You ain't gotta be a dope boy to have money.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted the youth to see. So I'm broadcasting all this shit. Fuck what you talking about.
And look what the fuck. And look what the fuck we created.
Look what you created.
No, you helped. Look at this shit we dealing with right now. And the fucked up part about it is, I'm Michael Jordan, right?
Right.
I gotta come out of retirement.
You gotta come back out of
I'm the nigga, you go help me create the shit, you go retire. You're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
I go back out there for another season. This is the season. Real sneakerheads in Detroit. That's the season.
You're gonna adapt to the shit.
I adapted to it. I won.
The shit just different, bro. Like I said, all the other races involved.
It was a hell of a season though. That shit really like the wear and tear on my body afterwards.
Yeah, once you get older, you can't do that shit no more. That's why I have to drop out the race, bro. You know, it's your time to bottle out gracefully.
I had to go get one more ring though.
Father Time, man.
I had to go get one more though.
Father Time undefeated, bro.
Father Time is undefeated.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey.
To go to every.
My body can't take, my back hurting and I'm camping out, sleeping in the car, stiff as hell. I can't do this shit no more.
Yeah. And you 2-3 times my size for sure.
Yeah, I done did all that shit though. Camped out, sleeping in the
That's
car.
That's why you gotta have a fucking Hummer and a fucking
chair.
Escalade and all that shit, nigga. It's the only way I'm gonna be out here for 12 hours.
Yeah, it's the only way. I need some shit. I need some shit.